Hit go live, see what happens.
All right.
Welcome to Cigar Box Nation TV for July, what is it, 14th?
I think so.
Yeah, July 14th. This is a continuation of our series of Americana Month. It's also Banjo Week here on Cigar Box Nation TV. And as part of that, I wanted to invite in a very special guest for today. We got Patricia O'Brien. She is a singer-songwriter based here in Rochester, New Hampshire, travels all around New England and the region, singing her songs and playing her music quite beautifully, I might add. And a lot of the songs, a lot of Irish and folk style, but some of the songs that she writes have a very strong Americana theme to them, and a lot of the ones you perform have a strong American folk Americana theme. So we thought it'd be a really good fit to have Patricia come in. And we got Kim Starling here as well, the CB Gitty shipping manager who deals with your orders every day and gets everything shipped out.
And sings wonderful
And sings
harmony.
beautifully. And the three of us used to be in a band together. They're an Irish band, they still are. I dropped out to run the business and whatnot. Bradigan, we performed together for 3 years, all sorts of good stuff. So today we're going to be talking about American music, American instruments, And specifically, one of the things we're going to touch on is the role of the Scotch-Irish immigrants who came over, settled in the Appalachian region of the country, and how the music they brought with them influenced American music, bluegrass, country music, mountain music, all sorts of good stuff. We opened there with a Pete Seeger song, Where Have All the Flowers Gone? Because how can you have Banjo Week and not mention Pete Seeger? Possibly one of the most, I would say one of the most famous players of the banjo, singer, songwriter, activist for many, many years. A couple of announcements before we get into the next song. We've got the Northern Illinois Cigar Box Guitar Festival coming up in 2 days, actually. Saturday the 16th in Lincolnshire, Illinois. It's one of the northwestern suburbs of Chicago. If you're anywhere near that area, there's going to be a lot of great performers there. Our buddy A.J. Gaither is going to be on the scene. Johnny Lobo, John Nickel, One Hand Dan Russell, Stacy Puckett, and quite a few other people. It's going to be a great time, and we're going to be doing our best to stream some of it live. Our buddy John Nickel is going to be on the scene helping out, streaming to the Cigar Box Nation Facebook page here. So stick around, stay tuned for that. That's going to be some good stuff coming up in just 2 days. I didn't print my script out today. There were other announcements. It's still on my computer. Didn't have time, but that's all right. We usually go unscripted here on Cigar Box Nation TV. Tomorrow's broadcast at noon. We do them every weekday at noon. Shane Spiel is going to be continuing his series of assembling his kit mountain banjo that he got. We're hoping that his wireless Wi-Fi issues are sorted out by tomorrow, so it won't be quite like it was yesterday. We're going to do another song here by an American songwriter, I believe, Kate Wolf. We had a go at this in our last broadcast on Tuesday from out in the shop. Now you get to hear how it's supposed to sound. So nothing heavy. Let me get my cheater on here. All right.
I've been walking in my sleep, counting troubles instead of counting sheep. Where the years went, I can't say. I just turned around and they're gone away. And I've been sifting through the layers of dusty woods, faded papers that tell a story. They let me know it was one that happened so long ago. It's gone away yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside where the rivers change direction across the great divide. Now I hear the owl calling softly as the night is falling. With a question I reply, but he's gone across the borderline. He's gone away yesterday. Now I find myself on the mountainside where the rivers change direction across the great divide. The finest hour I have seen is the one comes between
So I was practicing my pseudo claw hammer there for the second half of that song. But that was, it's a modern song. It wasn't written that long ago. The name of it's Across the Great Divide by Kate Wolf. Nancy Griffith has covered it. I know a number of other people have. It's just a beautiful song, and it has that old time feel. At least to me, it does. So we were saying we were going to talk a little bit about the Scotch-Irish influence on American music, because you may know or you may not that in the early to mid 1800s, and perhaps even earlier, and I believe there were some events in Ireland that prompted it, that people wanted or needed to leave the country. And a lot of them settled in the Appalachian region of the United States, up in the hills there, from the northern Appalachians down to the southern. And they brought their music with them. They brought their instruments with them, the fiddles and that sort of thing. And some of them made their own instruments over here, the mountain style, Appalachian style banjos, the dulcimers, the mountain dulcimers, that actually the form that we know as the Appalachian dulcimer originated there, likely in the hands of Scotch-Irish immigrants. And so the music they brought with them, the fiddle tunes, the jigs and the reels and the hornpipes and the polkas, all of that came over and became a part of the mountain music of that region. And then from there, you can hear traces of that in bluegrass music. Bill Monroe, who pretty much originated bluegrass, he has some of the songs, the pickin' songs he wrote that are direct descent. Like he used tunes that came over from Ireland or Scotland.
Yeah, there was a documentary done about a woman who did some investigation into the difference between Appalachian and Scottish and Irish music, and discovered that in fact some of them were directly from that neck of the woods. And so are we ready to go into this?
Well, I think so. We've got one here that is an example of that. It's been claimed by
Ireland?
Most of the British Isles.
Ireland, England, and Scotland have claimed this song, and it was found basically intact in Appalachia.
And it's "The Water is Wide," or "There is a Ship." It goes by different names, but you'll probably recognize it. So.
The water is wide, I can cross o'er, and neither have I wings to fly. Build me a boat that can carry two, and both shall cross and hope shall cross my love and I.
All right, that is a beautiful song. So I mentioned at the beginning that Patricia O'Brien here is not just a singer, but also a songwriter, and she has some really great songs, and she's picked a couple of her songs today that really fit well into this Americana theme, American folk type music. Which one did you want to do first? We got two to pick from. How about the one that you and Kim were working on earlier?
Here I sit.
Here I sit.
Here I sit in this old town, cold and windy and the rain is falling down. I've had a lot of time to think of days gone by. Sometimes I laugh when I should cry. From the wire the raven cries his song of sorrow from the dark and gloomy skies. It's been a while since either of us saw the sun. Sometimes I walk when I should run. Sometimes I walk when I should run. Sometimes the rain is just so beautiful you hardly need the sun. Sometimes I laugh when I should cry. Sometimes it's easier to love someone than sit and wonder why. Here I sit alone again. I've been leaving since I can't remember when. And if he loved me, well, he never told me so. Sometimes I stay when I should go. Sometimes I walk when I should run. Sometimes the rain is just so beautiful you hardly need the sun. Sometimes I laugh when I should cry. Sometimes it's easier to love someone than sit and wonder why. Here I, through the wind and through the rain, it's the same old story coming round again. It's cold and windy and the rain is falling down. Here I sit in this old town. Here I sit in this old town.
All right, very nice. That's an original by Patricia there, and let's get right into the other one we're going to do. This is one that is near and dear to the hearts of, has themes near and dear to the hearts of many Irish.
Oh,
Love,
Oh,
whiskey,
Oh,
both yours.
a little bit of fighting. So I'm going to get out the AJ Gaither signature model Arkansas tenor cigar box guitar for playing along on this one.
wait, that's a long title.
Well, Arkansas tenor, and actually we just made these available on the cbgitty.com webpage, both the guitars and this string set. And we call it Arkansas tenor. It's a 4-string tuning tuned to the lowest 4 pitches of a standard 6-string guitar. So it's E, A, D, G. So you can play partial guitar chords on it. So a G chord becomes a 2-finger chord, C is 2-finger. You just basically leave the top 2 strings off. So I'm gonna, I haven't practiced extensively on this, but we're gonna have a go at it.
I really like that.
He's
rope.
featuring this. I'm not sure how fast Farley's going to be able to make them. She's making them
Oh,
as fast
she's-
as she can.
And she's on vacation this coming week, so no pressure,
So be
Farley.
patient
No
with us.
pressure.
We're making them as fast as we can.
Pat, do you want to have a try at the time clock guitar there for this one or no?
Maybe for the next.
Okay,
Yeah.
no problem. Nothing heavy.
Ready? Yeah.
It's love and whiskey when I rise up in the morning. It's love and whiskey when I take myself to town. Well, if you never loved in vain, you know that whiskey kills the pain. So it's love and whiskey, love and and whiskey when the sun goes down. Love is easy, love is kind, and love is sweet. Love is tender when it sweeps you off your feet. But love can hurt you when you feel it when you fall. And when it does, you hear that whiskey call. It's love and whiskey when I rise up in the morning. It's love and whiskey when I take myself to town. Well, if you've ever loved in vain, you know that whiskey kills the pain. So it's love and whiskey when the sun goes down. Tell your new love that he cheated and he lied. You can tell your girlfriends that he left you crucified. You can tell your mama that you'll never love again. But it's whiskey that's your new best friend. It's love and whiskey when I rise up in the morning. It's love and whiskey when I take myself to town. Well, if you never loved in vain, you know that whiskey kills the pain. So it's love and whiskey when the sun goes down. Woo! Yeah. It's love and kisses when your new love has begun. It's love and marriage when you think you found the one. But it's love and heartache when the walls come tumbling down. And it's love and whiskey when the sun goes down. It's love and whiskey when I rise up in the morning. It's love and whiskey when I take myself to town. Well, if you've ever loved in vain, you know that whiskey kills the pain. So it's love and whiskey, 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 love and whiskey when the sun goes down. Woo!
All right, love and whiskey. I tell you, if you told me that had been written by Willie Nelson, I would
Exactly.
easily believe it. That is
Well,
a
if you
good
know
one.
Willie, pitch it.
Yeah. If anybody up there knows Willie, we got a song for him to
Willie,
hear.
tune in, Willie. I say that about her all the time, that there are two of her, well, there's a few songs we do of hers, but there's two Irish songs that we do that are about Ireland that if we did not say that she wrote it, I would believe that no one could tell the difference between
Oh, absolutely.
a classic and a,
Yeah,
that's the truth. I'm not just
Thanks.
blowing sunshine
Thank
at you.
Blowing Sunshine. There's a song right there. So we got a bunch of people tuned in. I've been trying to keep an eye on the comments here. Shane Spiel likes the camera angles, Nick. We appreciate that. Wade Kostenbader says that rusty guy looks a lot like Ben. But not quite as handsome, I think we'll all agree. Great sound. Thank everyone for watching. This is Cigar Box Nation TV. We do this every weekday here, either from the Gitty headquarters or Shane Spiel down in York, Pennsylvania. Today we have Patricia O'Brien, singer-songwriter, joining us, along with Kim Starling, who helps run the show here at CB Gitty.
So I'm in here. None of your orders will be going out
Nothing's
today.
getting shipped out today.
No.
Sorry
We're
about
just having
that, but
fun.
we're having a good time.
Just
So.
Surprise.
So we were talking about the Scotch-Irish
We
tradition.
were.
I think we'd gotten all the way through that. Like I say, we're running unscripted here today.
Unscripted.
And we were going to get into something that is fully Irish.
Fully Irish.
Fully Irish.
Belfast Irish.
Comes from north of Northern Ireland, the city of Belfast, which is the capital of Northern Ireland, right?
Yes.
Yes. Tell us
This
about
is
this song.
a children's song. It's called, in Ireland, it's called a skipping song, and it comes from Belfast.
And it moves along at a pretty good clip, so.
It does.
Tell my mom when I go home, the boys will leave the girls alone. My hair is still my comb, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast. She is Carmen, 1, 2, 3. Please don't tell me who is she.
he told me yesterday he wanted you to come in and knock the
it's-
rust off.
There's a lot of rust.
Why
to knock
not
off
put a
of that
little
one.
camera in front of it?
Hence the rusty.
Yeah, see, Rusty.
See, Rusty's
it
a little
all
rusty.
fits in.
He costumed up.
What does that leave?
Let me think. Did we do The Water is Wide?
Yeah, we did
Okay.
Water is
And
Wide.
we
We
did
did Year
Great
2.
Divide.
Great Divide.
And we opened with.
I went too
Pete
fast.
Seeger.
I'll save it. I'll redo that.
All right. Well, Banjo Week here on Cigar Box Nation TV. That's why I've been playing a banjo most of the day.
Another one?
Patricia O'Brien, singer-songwriter, joining us in here, helping us do a few songs. Did you remember another one? There were more.
We were gonna make up. We were gonna make one up just to is there another one you want to do?
Well, why don't we go out on the night Pat Murphy died?
Oh,
Speaking
boy.
of one of the old Irish favorites, and I have no idea if I can remember all
Rusty
these words.
is under pressure. He just put himself right.
Now this is not.
his lead.
This will be good.
This is not a. I do it in A. Yep.
Okay.
This is not a
A.
traditional Irish song. I don't know if the Dropkick Murphys
It's
wrote
becoming
this, but they
No,
actually
It is.
it does have long roots. That's right. The version that the Dropkick Murphys did, though, is kind of the one that I've picked up on. And I mentioned on the last broadcast that this banjo has a natural hide head, and that it loosens up. And this action has been steadily dropping as I've been playing here today. It's
yeah.
getting right down to the nub here, so we're gonna hope it holds up for the rest of this song.
You just get arrow, don't you?
So this song, we were talking about love and whiskey being two of the things that the Irish people tend to like. This song's got just about everything. Loving, drinking, fighting, dying, all of it. It's all in there. Going to church, oh yeah. Well, the night that Paddy Murphy died is a night I'll never forget. Some of the boys got loaded, drunk, and ain't been sober yet. As long as a bottle was passed around, every man was feeling gay. No lyric came with the bagpipes, some music for to play. Oh, that's how they show their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. And they said it was a sin and a shame, and they winked at one another. Every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. As Mrs. Murphy sat in the corner pouring out her grief, oh, Kelly and his gang came tearing down the street. They went into an empty room and a bottle of whiskey stole. They put the bottle with the corks to keep the whiskey cold. Oh, that's how they show their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. And they said it was a sin and a shame, and they winked at one another. Every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. All right, here we go. At 2 o'clock in the morning, after emptying the jug, old Doyle lifts up the icebox, let's see for Paddy's mug. They stopped the clock so Mrs. Murphy couldn't tell the time. And at 2:15, they argued it was 9. Oh, that's how they show their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. And they said it was a sin and shame, and they winked at one another. Every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. They stopped the hearse on Georgia Street outside some damn saloon. They all went in at 8:30 and staggered out at noon. They went down to the graveyard so holy and sublime. Found out when they got there they left the corpse behind. Oh, that's how they show their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. And they said it was a sin and a shame, and they winked at one another. Every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Oh, the night that Paddy Murphy died is a night I'll never forget. Some of the girls got loaded, drunk, and ain't been sober yet. As long as the bottle was passed around, every man was feeling gay. That boy came with a bagpipe, some music for to play. Oh, that's how they show their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they show their honor and their pride. And they said it was a sin and a shame, and they winked at one another. Every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. I said every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Now that song talks about passing around the bottle. Patricia O'Brien today
You gotta show
brought a
your
little
sippy.
something with her, because
You gotta-
I've long said you can't sing and play Irish music fully sober.
So we sent her home to get a pop, and
I have never
She's
before
a new Grammy.
You can't
sipped
see it.
Scotch whiskey out of a Hello Kitty sippy cup. But you know, it does the job.
I'm
Make the
alright.
boys proud here.
Oh man.
That's funny.
Well, I don't feel like stopping. What about you?
No.
What about our old favorite, Shane Spiel's favorite song, by the way?
Oh, she just said she wanted you to do it.
Wanted to do Wagon Wheel?
A wagon wheel. Great. Yes.
Yeah. Now, Wagon Wheel gets a lot of flack amongst
That's
people.
See what
who,
happens when there's a sippy cup involved.
Yeah, hey, give me another sip. This song, there's something about this. Very simple melody, pretty simple song, but it strikes right at the heart of,
It
for
does,
me,
yeah.
what American music, Americana music is. It's got the rambler, the drifter, talking about trying to get home, trying to get back to his lady, which is really a universal theme throughout.
Well, and whatever Shane says, when you
Shane
left,
Spiel.
when you left the band, several of the songs you used to leave fell off because they really were for you. But this is the song that the audience would not let us drop off. We
Yeah.
had to have Tyler Follis pick it up.
Tyler
because
Follis.
Everybody loved it so much. So too bad Shane Spiel.
Actually, Tyler Fall, that first jam, we did a
Yes.
extended jam session broadcast early. That was back in May, like the second or third broadcast we did
Right.
for Cigar Box Nation TV, and Tyler Fall stopped by, and Nick jumped up here. We all sang
made Shane
Wagon
play.
Wheel. Oh yeah, Shane was playing and singing,
Get over
taking
here.
the high part. Shane Spiel, you don't know about it. All right, how's this song go?
All time.
This banjo. Headed down south to the land of the pines, thumbing me afraid out of North Carolina, staring up the road, praying to God to see headlights. Well, I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers and hoping for rally. I'll see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel and me. Oh, hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, oh, hey, mama, rock me. I've been running from the cold up in New England. I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. David plays the guitar, I pick the banjo now. Well, the North Country winter keeps getting me down. I lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave town. Ain't going back, living that old life no more. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel and feel. Oh, hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, oh, hey, mama, rock me. Well, I've been walking to the south out of Roanoke. I caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long toke. He's headed west from the Cumberland Gap down to Johnson City, Tennessee. Well, I gotta keep moving on, fit for the sun. I hear my baby calling, I know that she's the only one. And if I die well, at least I will die free.
I will die free.
So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel and hey, oh, hey, mama, rock me.
Mama, rock me.
Rock me,
wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. And hey, oh hey, mama, rock me, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, oh hey, mama, rock me. Hey, mama, rock me.
All right. Wagon Wheel.
Montgomery was what we were going to
Angel,
do.
well, we'll end on Angel from Montgomery. I wanted to say, I remembered while playing that, the time I spent, I got to know both Pat and Kim before we were in the band. Patricia used to run a weekly music session at a local Irish bar, and I got to know her there, and learning about singing from the two of you and Tyler and Pat Boyle that were in the band. Some key tips. If you want to get into singing, you're afraid to do it, my number one tip, don't try to force your voice to a key. You put the key to your voice. Use a capo, do whatever you have to do. So if you download music like to Wagon Wheel and it's written in G, and you try to sing it in G and you just can't hit the highs or get down to the lows, put a capo on there. Move it up, use the same chord forms, find where your voice is comfortable, and that's where you perform it. That was one of the things that I learned, like, don't try to force your voice, find where you're comfortable, and if everybody else, if you're jamming along and nobody else can play in that key, well, to hell with them. You do it where you're comfortable.
The lead singer sets the key.
Yeah. And the other thing, my personal belief, not everyone subscribes to this, but if you're gonna perform a song in public in front of other people, once you start, you keep going. You finish the song, and if you're not confident you can, maybe you should hold off on that song until next week. That was a couple of my personal rules. So
Shane has a request for a Charlie Boyle song.
We're talking.
Shane Spiel and I went down to the greenhouse last time Shane was in town, and Shane got the full experience. The greenhouse is a very special place not far from here that owned and operated, I guess we could say, by a very special man.
We might tape a session there.
I'm not sure.
Not live.
I'm not sure we can sing any of Charlie's songs. Something about 10 toes.
No.
But we are going to do Angel from Montgomery.
D.
In D. What was I going to play this song?
I thought you were pinked up, no?
This band. Well, I could have a go at it.
Or Jenny?
Get out the
Jenny.
in D. No, I don't think that would.
I don't know that was. Yeah.
Let me see if I can get this in tune for a minute. We'll
No
take
worries.
a pause for the cause. Or something. So Angel from Montgomery. Who wrote that one, Pat?
John Prine.
John Prine.
John
Now,
Prine.
speaking of an American icon of songwriting.
Like Pete Seeger, I think he's been covered so many times in the best possible way by the best possible people.
And
that-
both Pete Seeger and John Prine are very popular in Ireland.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, when I went to Ireland, it's been a few years now. We went to Ireland. I was all gung-ho to sing the old Irish songs in pubs with everybody. Like, we don't want to hear any of that. What do you know? Do you know any country? Do you know Johnny Cash? Do you know any of that?
Right.
So ended up singing Johnny Cash songs all night in an Irish pub. So, yeah, it's funny. You never know.
It's hard to argue with a man in black.
I'm an old woman named after my mother. My old man is another. Child is no more. If dreams were lightning, thunder was desire, this old house would have burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living's just a hard way to go. There's flies in the kitchen, I can hear them never there. I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, and have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living's just a hard way to go. To believe in this living's just a hard way to go.
All right. An angel from Montgomery.
Bye, nation.
Well, why don't we go out on hard times?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
You got that one in the bag, Cutta?
I think so.
It's
You
Americana
take out a
month.
Hello Kitty sippy cup and you
I'm
spend
not
it.
used to start drinking whiskey at noon. I only had one sip.
A flat? A flat.
I think so,
A
yeah.
flat.
Something like that. I'm gonna get this banjo back out. And so Stephen Foster wrote this one back in 18.
That's Americana.
That's doesn't get much more Americana than this.
Let us
Oh, yeah, right.
Let us pause in life's pleasure and count its many tears while we all sorrow with the cold. There's a song that will linger forever in our ears. Oh, hard times come again no more. There's a song, a sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. While we seek mirth and beauty and music light and gay, their frail forms fading at the door. Though their voices are merry, their plated look will say, oh, hard times come again no more. There's a song, a sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. There's a pale, silent maiden who toiled a life away with a worn heart of better days and more. Though her voice may be silent, her pleading look will say, oh, hard times come again no more. There's a song, a sigh of the weary. Hard times come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Oh, hard times come again no more. Oh, hard times come again no more.
Ooh, that was full.
Woohoo! All right,
right,
that's
that's
going to
really
do it
good.
for today, everybody. Thank you for watching Cigar Box Nation TV. I'd like to thank Patricia O'Brien and Kim Starling for sitting in here and being a part of Americana Month, and keep on building. I can't hold their smile very long.
That was
That was
More
fun.
Good.
All right.
That was
Well.
fun.
Yeah.